All right, welcome back for another season of Mic'd Up with Mike. Today what we're going to do is we're going to cover the new rules for the upcoming season. The NCAA has rule changes every 2 years, and this is one of those years. There's a total of 19 rule changes this year. However, what I'm going to outline here tonight is the 8 rule changes that I think that are the most important rule changes of the season. If you'd like to look at the full rule changes or even the NCAA rulebook, you can get the online version at the NCAA website at any time you'd like. The first rule that we're going to cover is number 2, contact to the head. The adjustment of this penalty was allowing a minor penalty for contact to the head. In the past, contact to the head was a major penalty, and it did not matter how that contact to the head was made. The first clip here shows the contact to the head rule, and what we're allowed this year is to be able to call a 2-minute minor or no penalty for contact to the head. In the past, a hit like this would be assessed a 5-minute major because contact was made to the head. However, you can see the Northeastern player is in the middle of delivering a clean check when the Denver player goes down to his knees. In this situation, this will be assessed a minor penalty or no penalty this year instead of the mandatory major that it was in the past. Another rule change for this year is hitting from behind. This has always been a major concern is when an individual turns at the last second and still gets hit from behind. In the past, we had no leeway. This year with the new rule that if a person does change direction or turn at the last second, we are able as officials to call a 2-minute minor. As you see in the video here, player from Alaska turns at the last second of the hit. The Northern Michigan player is delivering an illegal hit, but he does make contact with it from behind. However, this would be assessed a 2-minute minor penalty with this new rule change. Number 6 I have listed, and this is to determine if a player is going to be ejected. And in the past is we would have no leeway of going in and reviewing a penalty. It'd either have to be a 5-minute major or the 2-minute minor. Now with this rule, we can come out with no penalty at all. And if you look at the hit here in the Duluth game, and what happens is the hit is made here at center ice with the Duluth player hitting the Northern Michigan player, and you see the head snap back, and you got the view of it a little bit higher up here, but on the ice, it looks like it could be contact to the head. Hand goes up in the air, you have a penalty being called. Now, when we go to review on it, you can see what happens is it's shoulder-to-shoulder contact. Last year, we'd have to come out with a minor penalty, even though it was a clean hit. Now this year, since we did have a penalty on the ice, we're looking at it for a possible major, we can come out with no penalty at all, a minor, or the major penalty. Another rule that I'm going to highlight tonight is the continuous play concept. And this is gets controversial is when the referee loses sight of the puck on a shot and the referee shuts the play down. However, all of a sudden the puck trickles out of the pads over across the line. And in the past, if the whistle blowing, as the example of the video shows here, is that the whistle was blowing, that'd be no goal. As you can see here, the puck creeped in. The official did blow the whistle before the puck crossed the goal line. And we're going to follow what the NHL does, that is going to be a goal under continuous play. Now, we don't want to get this confused with when the referee shuts play down for the missed, for losing the sight of the puck. If the puck is on the side of the goaltender's pads and the referee is blowing that whistle because he lost sight of that puck, this is now continuous play. This year will be counted as a goal this year. And we had an example of that happened last year in the UND Omaha game at the frozen face-off. There are a couple other rules that I'd like to also talk about is when a goal is scored in the past, if you had delayed penalty on and the non-offending team scored a goal, that penalty we served. This is what the coaches call the double jeopardy rule. That has been taken out. So if there's a delayed penalty and the team scores during that delayed penalty, that 2-minute minor will not be served this year under the new rules. Another rule that I'd like to hit on is the face-off procedures is we will no longer be putting the hand up in the air, just warning the center. Centers will be ejected from face-offs this year for face-off violations. The only time they will not be ejected is when it's a no-change situation. Thanks for joining me tonight with Mic'd Up with Mike. If you have any comments or any suggestions, please leave them in the comments section.